Hi, I'm Miss Charlene. I'm your Teen Services Librarian at the Madisonville and Covington branches of the St. Tammany Parish Library, and today we are making no-sew Pokemon keychains. The supplies you are going to need are some felt and some string, a keychain ring, a pen or some other form of writing utensil like a marker, stuffing, fabric glue and something to apply the fabric glue with, like a Q-tip, a clip, and some scissors. So the first thing that we are going to do is this is Charmander. This is the template for Charmander, if you're familiar with Pokemon. But we are going to open him up like this. Just leave the string. We're going to use that later. We're going to take some of our fabric glue and we are going to put it all around the face. And this is the inside. And you want to be generous with this. You want this to stick. And we're going to leave the very bottom open. That way we can put the stuffing in later once it's dry. All right, and then you're just going to take the other side of the face and you're just going to line it up and close it. Then what you're going to do is you should have gotten some eyes. They're made out of felt. So you have the actual eye, the pupil, and then the outline to the eye. So we are just going to put that around it, kind of line it up. So it's going to look like that. And this one is going to look like this. And you're going to take your fabric glue, and after you line it up, you're going to pick up one of the eyes, and you're just going to put glue on the back. And you can move the pupil if you like, till you're ready for it. And you're going to take the pupil and do the same thing. Make sure it's the correct way before you decide to glue it. It's going to go that way. And then you're just going to repeat the same thing with the other eye. Make sure you put plenty of glue on the back. After you have his eyes on, you should have a couple of different color fabrics or felt. You have a black one, a white one, and a pink one. So what you're going to do is you're going to decide what kind of facial expressions you want your Pokemon to have. So if you want him to have a mouth open, then you can do something like this. You can do it on either or, black or the pink. I'm gonna go with the black one, and this one, it actually is a sticker, so you can cut it out and then you can just stick it on. And you get to draw this, so if you have a pen, you're just going to draw whatever expression you want and cut it out. I already have one cut out and drawn, so I'm just going to use this one. So he looks like he's smiling. And then with the excess black that you get from your black strip, you're just going to cut it into little bits so you can get a nose, or if you want eye expressions. I'm just going to do 2 little ones for the nose, and you can trim it. And if you feel like you want to add some glue to this to help it stick, you can do that. I'm going to trim this down a little bit more. Here's one. And there's 2. The next thing you're gonna do is make some teeth. You could also add some facial expressions near the eyes. I'm not gonna do that with this one, but if you cut off little strips like this, you can put it like that. You can make him look angry, or you can make him kind of more cheerful and put him over here. So those are just some options. For the teeth, you can do 1 or 2 things. So you can actually draw the teeth and cut them out, or I find this a very easy way to do is just, you're gonna get like a little square and you're just gonna go to the corner, have some felt still on there from the mouth, and you're just gonna cut the corners. So I'm gonna give him 2 teeth. And I'm actually gonna trim this down just a little bit more. So, and that one's okay. I'm gonna get my glue. And you can place this wherever you want. You can do it with 2 teeth up here, or 2 down here, or in the opposite direction. I'm just gonna put them both on the bottom. All right, and so this is what your Pokemon should look like so far. And this is not dry yet, so we cannot apply the stuffing until this is completely dry, or it's just gonna reopen. So I actually have one already dried over here that we are going to put the stuffing in. This one's a little angry, and this is not going to take a lot of stuffing. You do not want to overfill this, or it's going to start to rip the seams. So you're just going to kind of break up the stuffing, and you're just going to gently apply it and put it in. Okay, and that's actually all the filling that you actually need. Just enough for it to puff up, but not enough to break the seams. And you are going to take the glue and you're going to put it on the opening that you left open. Be very generous with the glue. We want this to stick. And you will need a clip for this, and if your pieces start to fall off, just re-glue it. But it will not hold unless you put something on it, like a clip. And I'm just going to put that clip on it to let it dry completely. Just gonna put that aside. And if you have to do it at different times, like if you see this is kind of opening, you can do one side and then the other. So I'm gonna put this over here to dry. And I'm actually gonna go back to the one we just did to show you how to tie the keychain on. So everyone should have gotten a keychain. So for the keychain, you are just going to put the string through all the way down to the bottom. It's gonna be like that. And you're gonna go under. And I want this to be pretty close to the actual felt. So I'm gonna pull it down a little bit more. There we go. I'm actually going to double knot this so it stays put. And you will be doing this when it is completely dry. So, and then you're going to trim it. So, and let me show you one that is completely finished. So this is completely finished. The keychain's already on. Everything's glued. So, and this one's a happy one. And that is how you make your very own no-sew Pokemon keychain.